Hey guys, I'm back again, and this time I want to show you how to install the Yoast SEO plugin. I'm showing this to you before we worry about writing our first post because we need the Yoast SEO plugin to help our posts get out there to the world. A lot of people might not think that they need to do something like this just from the beginning, but you know what? This is the plugin that's going to get your posts out there, that's going to get you read by people who other than friends and family. So why don't we just go ahead and do it? So we go to plugins, and now we're going to say add new. We can reach add new from here, or we can do add new from here. I'm going to click add new from here. And in the search plugins box, I'm going to type Yoast. Now Yoast SEO comes up top. As you can see, it's got 1 million active installs, and that is because it is the best SEO plugin there is. Now we're going to click install now, and it's going to install. As soon as it's done installing, I'm going to go through the steps for you. Now we're going to click Activate Plugin. I'm going to go through the steps of setting up this plugin. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you everything that you need, but I'm not going to explain to you the stuff that you don't need because frankly you don't need it, and I just want you to get going and be able to write and be able to do what's important. So instead of starting the tour, which you can feel free to do when you do this, take your time and look at all of it. I'm just going to click close, and I'm going to go to the Yoast, which they've changed their little icon there. If you haven't seen it in a while, it's a Y now. It used to look like a little devil. So it's SEO, and we're going to start here. We're going to start with general. Okay, and in the general tab, you can start the tour if you closed it and you want to do it. And you can do some other things which are not important. Your info. So right now we're going to put in the WordPress, your website name. It recognizes my website as WordPress Marvel, and that's correct. Alternate name, I don't know why you would have one, so don't enter one there. Just enter your name if it's not correct, although it should be. So choose whether you're a company or a person. Most of you are a person, so we're going to choose person. A company would really be, I built a large website for somebody recently, and they have over 40 writers on the WordPress site, and it really isn't representing a person, it's representing a company. That's different. So person, my name. My name is Jen Keel. Okay, I've done these. I save changes. Always save changes. I'm going to be beating the dead horse about saving changes. Webmaster Tools. When you get to understand things a little bit better and you start setting up Google Analytics, one of the things that you can do is get the Google Search Console code. You're not going to need that now. If you get it in the future, you'll be able to know what your crawl errors are when there's issues when Google is crawling your page. Security. We definitely don't ever want to disable that. Next, we're going to go to titles and meta. Now, this is another thing that you should not touch, but I'm going to quickly go through this with you, even though I said I wasn't going to go through what you don't need. But just so you understand, there are a few things you can change. The title separator, if you're going to change these, you have to change these before you start writing anything. Do not change these things after you have already started writing on your site. This is the title separator, which means between the name of your title and the name of your blog, there's going to be a little dash. I don't know why you would want anything else. This is your home page. This is another thing where if you are having problems with the description that's popping up when you are posting to a site without picking out a specific page, you can put a little bit of a description in here, but for now I would leave that alone. I would leave alone your post types and your taxonomies. All these things are things that you don't need to know and you should not even touch. But what you do want is social. Okay, so we clicked on social. Now Google wants, or Yoast wants to know what all of our different Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of these different social media accounts are. And this helps us because it tells Google that these different social accounts are actually tied to this website, and it helps all of the crawl information stay clean, and it's just a very important thing to do. So I'm going to show you these pages really quickly, and then I'm going to go and fill them in and you can see what it looks like. It's the same thing with your Facebook. You always want to have this add open graph metadata checked. And an important thing to do is to remember not to use another plugin that adds open graph metadata. I know right now you might be like, oh, she's talking gibberish, but someday you will see that and it'll ring a little bell and you will remember not to do that. So these are some places where you can enter default images. So say you have your site set up and every time you post to Facebook, something weird pops up. It's not the image that you want, it's not your logo, it's not the right image, and you can't figure out what the problem is. A quick and easy fix is to upload an image through this page, and you can just say it's your site logo or a picture of you, that if for some reason it can't find an image to upload, it will upload this. It will default to the picture of you or the picture of your logo. So you would just click upload and you'd use the image here. Same thing with your title and description. If you want to override what happens when somebody posts from your Facebook page, then this is the place to do it. This is going to override everything else. Default settings. So here's another thing is if you want for sure 100% if it does not contain any images, you're going to upload your image here. This is if someone's on your front page. This is if someone's in a post or a page. So you could use the same image for both. And this is all you need to know for Facebook right now for this part. For Twitter, okay, we want this add Twitter card metadata. What this does is it means that if there's an image chosen as a featured image, then it will choose that image, and we want to change it to summary with large image. So it will use an image in your tweets. Tweets with images get an 80% higher click-through rate than tweets without images. So we changed something there, so we want to make sure we click Save Changes. Next, we're going to go to Pinterest. From Pinterest, this is what you do if you want to do your Pinterest verification. It's up in the air right now whether or not you need to do Pinterest verification, so I would suggest it. To do the Pinterest verification, all you actually have to do to find out what you need to do is click on this link, and it will take you to Pinterest website about how you do Pinterest verification. Then all you need to do is get that link, drop it in here, click Save Changes, and you will be verified with Pinterest. It's as easy as that. Here's Google+. This is another thing where add Google plus specific post metadata. It's a good idea if you are connecting your Google Plus page to do that. And if you have a publisher page, you can put that information right in here. If you're unsure what that is, but you have a Google Plus account that's an active Google Plus account, then I would Google publisher page information or how to get my Google publisher page number. Something like that, and you will find that right there. I can't spend too much time working on that right now. Okay, XML sitemaps. So here's the thing that you do need to know, but you don't need to touch, okay? Yoast takes care of your XML sitemaps. People are going to tell you you need an XML sitemap. You need to get an XML sitemap. You need a plugin that generates XML sitemaps. Well, you don't. Yoast takes care of that for you. Anytime there's a change, it will automatically send out a new sitemap. So see, you do not need to generate the XML sitemap, nor will it take up time to generate after publishing a post. It does it for you. You don't even need to think about it, okay? So next is Advanced Tools Search Console. You don't need any of that. Now your Yoast is set up. Google can crawl your site and everything is going to work smoothly for you. So the next thing that we are going to do is we're going to look at how you use Yoast in a post. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to create a post, and in that post we're going to see how to use the Yoast for SEO and have our post have the best SEO it can have. And we're going to do that in our next video so that we have enough time and we're not making videos that are too long for everybody to watch. So thanks, and I will see you in the next video.